I'm going to tell you about the time I became a criminal for one night. So, when I was 15, I had like a week full of storm. We went like 4 or 5 days without power and air conditioning, and it was like 90 degrees that whole week. So, my buddy called me and he asked me if I wanted to have a sleepover with him and like all our other friends. And I asked my mom, and she said no. And I asked her again and said that like they had air conditioning, and it would be really cool if I could just like sleep in the cold for once this week. And then I used the sympathy card, and I was like, please mom. And she's like, okay, you can sleep over for the night. And this was huge for me because she never let me or my brother like go out like past like 8 o'clock. She drops me off at my friend's house, and it was my friend Tommy's house, and it was just me, him, my friend Josh, my friend Sean, and my friend Kyle. And the thing about Tommy's house is that we all like to go to his house because his parents, they didn't care what we did. We could do whatever we want there. And we like ended up sneaking a bottle of vodka down in his basement is where we stayed, and we shared the whole like bottle, and it was like a little 1 liter bottle of like vodka. We just started walking around his neighborhood, and we ended up walking towards the direction of the strip mall that we had in our town. And the name of the strip mall is called the Algonquin Commons, and it was like just barely like gaining like popularity. We sneak in, we move the fence, and then we get inside, and then we're just messing around. Like took a couple of like big like light bulbs, like fluorescent light bulbs, and we just started breaking them and just being like little bad kids. So we opened the rooftop, and then we just look at the town, and we just like in amazement, like, wow, this is pretty cool that we're out here, and we're just like no adult supervision. And me and my friend Josh, we started hopping the roofs, and then we get on top of the TJ Maxx, and the TJ Maxx, I had like a latch to open, like to go inside. I noticed that they didn't have a lock on that latch. And I told my friends, like, we should go inside, we should steal all the stuff, and then we should sell it to make some money. So I go to the latch, and I open up the hatch for the roof, and all of a sudden, there's sirens going off inside the whole building, and there's this guy in there, and he said, "Who's that?" And we freaked out, and I said, "Run." So we just started running across the rooftops and hopping the buildings and stuff. And then once we got like on the outskirts of the strip mall, we started hearing like police sirens, and they were like coming towards us. And we just started running as fast as we can. And we ended up on like Tommy Street, and we stopped for a second, and we just listened. We still heard the sirens, and we just waited for like a couple minutes, and then the sirens went away. And then my friends were like yelling at me like, "Mike, what are you doing? Like, you're so stupid. Why would you do that? We could get like arrested. We could go to jail. They might have cameras." And we ended up making it back to his house, and we just like stayed up till 5 in the morning, still kind of like freaked out and just like, on edge, and nothing happened. We tell our friends all about what happened, and I got all the praise, and I felt like the coolest kid ever, and like I just felt like the baddest kid in the planet. And that's how I became a criminal for the night.